Now, you shouldn't ever make jumper wires. It's just a waste of your time. However, it is fun. And you might have some applications where they'll come in handy. So, were you to want to waste your time and make some custom jumper wires because you enjoy having exactly what you need on hand when you need it, this is actually not a bad way to do it. I've got an SN-48B. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. That's actually for crimping the unshielded connectors, I'm thinking. Or maybe the shielded ones too. Don't remember offhand. Anyway, the SN01BM Crimping D subterminal connector. Capacity 0.08 to 0.5 millimeters square. It actually works fine for the application. Now, the whole reason I actually do this is because half the time I don't want the same type of wire that's readily available with jumpers on it. For my jumpers, sometimes I want a silicone cable, sometimes I want male to female instead of just male to male or female to female, and I don't happen to have any. Anyway, whatever the case is, and here's reason 28 AWG stranded wire. Whatever the case may be, it's nice to be able to crimp your own wires off, so it's pretty easy and straightforward. Just need to get some of the cover off the wire. Don't need anything quite that fancy. I'm using a Strip Axe Professional. It does actually work okay. It's fairly adjustable, works fairly good to get the wire off. It usually doesn't chew up the cables. In this case I don't care that much because, frankly, if it does chew up the cables, it doesn't matter. They're just for jumpers. They'll probably work okay as long as they have a strand or two left in there. So twist, cut back appropriately. Then grab one of your connectors. These are Dupont connectors. I got them off AliExpress, I think. They're some gigantic number, 1,000, 100, something like that for, you know, $1. You'll probably find 1,000 for $3 or somewhere thereabouts if you look, or just get a roll for, you know, $10, $15, whatever. Sometimes you can find them on salvage, surplus. So for these smaller cables, I'll probably use the interior smaller line. You have to line these up. So look at it, look where it sits. Line it up appropriately, crimp. And the trick to doing it is to make sure that it's actually all face up and still didn't crimp on quite right, but that happens. And then you get the other side, the female side connector. Same deal. Put it on. Usually give it a slight pre-crimp to hold it in place while I'm doing it by hand. If you had a fancier machine, you wouldn't need to do that. Line it up. I'm not doing a great job on those crimps, but serviceable. And then get out some Dupont covers. Single this time, since I'm just putting them all in like that, and then insert the connector into the Dupont cover. Those are also $1 million for $1. They're probably more like 100 for 50 cents or 40 cents or so, with a minimum order of a few hundred on shipping. And good. Yep, crimped on, male to female, all set. And that's it. That's how you crimp together the wires. Make your own jumpers, and pretty effective. Might actually save some money, but that's not really the point. The point is you can grab your own wire. You can make whatever you want. You're not beholden to pre-stock all of the stuff. So if you're just using, 5 or 10 a month, it works out fine. It gives you a little more flexibility with what you're doing.